Raindrops, melting snow and ice, springs, brooks, streams, rapids, cascading falls. The fascinating water world of Tyrol. Tyrol is a region boasting a mountainous landscape, but a closer look reveals the vast water resources of the province and explains why it is often referred to as the land of water. Well over 10,000 springs rise from the alpine terrain.
Tyrol is the heart of the Alps, and water, one could say, is the blood of this province, which flows and thus forms the land. At first, the glaciers polished the contours of the region, and then the streams dug out the valleys. So the land has actually been created by water, and created quite beautifully.
The water resources are manifold, whether idyllic mountain lakes, bubbling springs, crystal clear brooks, or majestic waterfalls. And their presence considerably enhanced the spectacular natural beauty of the province.
If you're hiking here in the mountains and you see these marvelous mountain lakes, then the quality of our drinking water becomes apparent.
Both the earth and the human body are made up largely of water. Bearing that in mind, it is all the more astonishing to learn that only about 0.5% of the Earth's waters can actually be used as drinking water.
When you consider that a person drinks about 50 to 60,000 liters of water in a lifetime, and that we have 1.5 billion cubic meters of water at our disposal, then I think we're really the water treasure chest of Europe. It's an invaluable treasure, especially when considering that much of this water is stored in the mountains for a long time. There it is enriched with minerals and trace elements such as magnesium, calcium, fluor. These trace elements are very, very important for the human body and good health.
Water is a never-ending topic of scientific research, and each newly published study discloses remarkable revelations, such as water is not just H2O per se, but also an energy and information carrier, the decisive factor in this respect being its quality.
Gerade Quellen.
In the springs where unspoiled and natural energies have been stored, these are the springs that provide ideal drinking water.
Experts label the water in Innsbruck natural mineral water. 99% of the supply for the Tyrolean capital originates in mountain springs, where it is often stored and enriched for up to 20 years. Bearing that in mind, it is no small wonder that Tyrolean water enjoys such a fine reputation.
The most important criteria for drinking water are: it must be germ-free and contain no substance dangerous to the health. Further criteria are that it be tasteless and odorless and should have a neutral color. Other interesting criteria are that it should whet the appetite and stimulate pleasure.
From the mountains, the water flows through canals to reservoirs and via pipelines to households. Water protection areas safeguard against contamination, thus ensuring that the waters of Tyrol remain lovely to see and excellent to drink.